Hell yeah. Hello, everybody. I am the Newbrie. I've stepped in
No,
because Bree's
how
mic
could you?
isn't
Oh, fuck.
working.
It's immediately peaking. I'm immediately peaking. Hello, everybody. And welcome back to Brianna and Claire's foxy little playthrough of...
Do you think we'll be done with them today?
We're not that fucking lucky, Claire. Are you kidding me?
Okay, but I feel like now that we've taken a break, I'm like looking forward to them again. Ask me again in an hour.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
ask you in an
doing.
hour and you'll be like, I'm so done with this weird kink shit in this children's game.
Yes.
I can't, we can't, you know,
We
when the
gotta
High
show.
Wizard showed up, yeah, that shit ruled. I was so glad. I was like, yes. Listen, I love just this row of fucking
The
losers.
High Wizard?
Wordsmith.
Who?
Wordsmith.
Oh!
He's a High Wizard, Claire.
I'm
Keep
so
up.
confused. I was like, what? What did I forget?
I love this row of freaks.
Oh.
I love this row of freaks. And then they got freaky. And I was like, okay. I have some questions, you know?
Yeah. Me
Some
too.
some critiques even. Anyway, forget all that. Forget all of them. Forget the vigilantes. That is not what we're starting with. What we're starting with
You know
is
what?
puzzle.
Oh fuck, we are starting with a puzzle. All right, let's do a puzzle. While you're doing the puzzle, I just wanted to say it's not gonna take that long. I know.
She said, this is your last try. And she says,
I know. Says
Alright.
Phoenix in a normal voice.
Are you not terrified? The life of the accused rests in your shaky hands. We won't be having any more. Let me try again, please, your honors. Besides, you must be aware that this puzzle may well be unsolvable. Why?
I wouldn't have been able to solve a puzzle like this before arriving here in Labyrinthia. But now, I'm sure I can take on any puzzle. And it's all thanks to you, baby. I mean, Professor. You taught me what love really means, and also that every puzzle has a solution.
Phoenix, what are
Like
you
the
thinking
heart.
in your head?
I have everything I need now, and it's right here with me inside. What do you say, Maya? Should we hurry up and get started?
Sure thing. It's puzzle busting time.
What was that thing you said before? I wasn't listening. I was thinking about something.
Oh, I was saying, why the fuck would it be unsolvable? Someone's literally already solved it because of the, as far as,
Yes.
in order to get up there, you know?
Yes, but that's what we're trying to prove, you know. Anyways, I think it's good and cool that Phoenix Wright is teaching the children about kink, and that it's normal, and also that they're doing it in an incredibly normal way that is in no way bad.
Okay, I'm gonna quote you on that, and then you're gonna get
Okay.
on Fox News.
Great. Oh, I love foxes. They're so
Foxy
cute.
News. Very
Foxy
different
News.
vibe to Fox News. But not...
Hi, it's me,
It's-
Foxy News, your broadcaster for tonight.
And she's still on some alt-right shit. Like, she's still completely like an alt-right grifter.
Oh no.
She has a
Today,
fucking...
why the transgenders aren't as sexy as me.
She has an OnlyFans.
Okay, the ESRB rating is teen, and summary includes the foxy stuff. The rating description is mild blood, mild suggestive themes, mild violence, use of alcohol. Mild.
Mild is a word for just straight up
Mild
saying
means so many things.
a kink. Like, it's... I can't get over how explicit it was. Anyway, let's just...
Look,
let's...
it's a mild foot kink, alright? They're not...
It's not! It's not mild at all!
They're
it's
just touching the feet. It's not like... I'm not gonna even finish that. We
They're
should do this
talking about
puzzle.
how much they want to get stepped on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, light must hit the red gems on either side at the same time. Yeah,
I
yeah.
assumed you were just gonna do this while we were talking. I figured you knew how to do this puzzle.
Why would I know how to do a puzzle I've never done before?
You did it once before and failed, but
What if
you
I
basically got
accidentally
the
hit the
result of it.
light? Do I lose? Should I make
I think you can get them one at a time now because
You think? You think
yeah,
that was
because
just
there's
the,
no way
like...
you can get them both at the same time. I think.
That's fair.
So what is it just the 4 cogs? Is that all you have? Or oh wait, you have like
No, I have a bunch
2
of
little
cogs.
ones at the top and 2 at the bottom.
So I have some movable ones and some unmovable ones.
Yeah, you have overall. There we go. Oh! You have it. The bottom right one. Bottom right. Keep it where you had it before, and now bottom right one. You can do the same thing. Bottom right. Bottom right.
Sorry, bottom right. Oh, but I have to do these at the same time, Claire.
Oh. Well then, the middle one. Wait, the middle one doesn't do anything. Is there one that both of them hit?
I just did it.
Oh, did you just do it? Okay, great.
The answer here is obvious.
That was wild.
Just thinking outside the box.
I didn't even know
That was not mild. That was wild.
Yeah, so true. All right, here we go. Do we get a cutscene? Nope.
No. Why would we get a cutscene? It's not like this is an important part of the trial. I'm sure I did it right.
Nothing's happening. Huh?
Oh, did I get censored by Discord?
Did you get censored by Discord? What did you say? Yeah, you're getting censored.
Making the noise. I should know because I turned noise canceling off.
Yeah.
The sound.
Whoa. Funky. Okay, I don't need a cutscene. That's just cool. This shit cool. Whoa. Damn. This is
Oh God, we can't
probably
know
yours.
which
Let's
one it is.
choose.
I need to scroll up. All right.
Yeah.
What an astounding contraption!
What do we have here? Still no comparison to the incomparable astoundingness of Mother Nature.
Oh, I'd like to climb up those stairs. I like being on the top.
We shall escort you.
I'm gonna tank.
Okay, Nick. Let's go see what's upstairs.
It's a bell. Shocking.
Nick, isn't this bell?
Yeah, I think you're right. That's the bell that was taken from underground. The bell of ruin. The bell that must not be sounded.
Sound it.
Nick, there's someone hiding behind the bell.
Excuse me?
Yeah!
Oh. Ah.
It's you. Now that's the last person I expected to find here.
It's the first person I expected to find here. It's an L for you, Phoenix.
Miss Kira.
I guess maybe he didn't know she was alive, but I thought we told him.
No, they knew she was alive, right?
Well,
they ran
Professor
into her in the...
Layton, I thought. No, they were the one who found her, so they should know.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, because
Phoenix
they were
and
the
Luke.
survivors, yeah.
Yeah.
Back when half these bitches were dead. Okay, we probably could have got here last time.
Oh well. We're here now. That's
We're
what
here now.
matters. And we're gonna finish this trial tonight.
Meanwhile,
It's so quiet in here. There's not a sound to be heard.
let's be very careful though, Luke. The puzzle we just dealt with is not necessarily the only one in place here.
Right you are, Professor.
Let's proceed with caution. Luke.
Like a gentleman should. Off-screen puzzle, not for the player. Yeah. Though I think we did it a while ago. I think just no time has passed.
Yeah. Come on, where's those coins? Yeah, I gave you that shit. I've had to use some, you know.
Yeah,
Alright.
God, you almost
almost
went
out.
down past
Puzzle!
150.
It's puzzle time.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like a lift.
Indeed it does. It looks a lot like the kind of lift with which we are well acquainted.
But we haven't seen anything else like this since we arrived in Labyrinthia.
Yes, quite. In truth, I didn't think machinery of this sort existed here. I wonder what it's using as a source of power.
Well, since there seems to be no other way up, does that mean we get to ride it?
Indeed. That would seem the most logical course of action. I must say, I find the presence of such a device most intriguing. But we can't stand around pondering such things now. There'll be time for that later. Onwards and upwards, my boy!
Right then, let's go. Time for uppies.
I know I keep saying this, Luke, but bear in mind that we must proceed with caution when getting our uppies.
I'm with you on that one, Professor. I get angry if I don't get my uppies every day.
I'm very aware of that, Luke. It's a habit I'm trying to break in you.
Professor, we've stopped.
Holy
There's
shit, they're
nowhere
gonna
to
die.
go.
Holy shit, they're gonna die.
What's going on here? Are we trapped?
No, I don't believe so, Luke. Although I do get the feeling that something is about to happen.
Something, Professor? What do you mean by something?
Luke, stand close to me.
Okay.
A little bit. He has always sounded like C-3PO a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I don't think I've ever really given Luke emotion, though.
It's because you haven't. It's because you didn't say professor enough at the beginning.
That's true.
Yeah, you are giving him more emotion. I think we're having some fun. I think we're playing fast and loose at this point a little bit.
Turns remaining. Ooh.
Beneath it lies a puzzle with what appears to have once been a crest of some kind, now a disjointed mess. Move the panels by touching the arrows that connect them, and rearrange the pieces so the crest is correctly displayed.
Sure. Okay.
Rearrange the pieces to complete the crest. Be careful as there is a limit to the number of times you move pieces. Okay, I see.
Oh.
Okay, Claire.
Okay,
Tell me
so
how to
you
do
can
this.
only move them 4 times?
Yeah, that's
okay.
crazy.
So that means... So the top one's in the right spot. The middle one should be on the left?
Middle one should be where it is. Right?
Yeah, we just need... Yeah, we just need the left one on the bottom, and we need the bottom one... No,
So
we need the bottom one on the right,
Yes.
the right one in the middle, and the left one on the bottom. So yeah, we need the middle one on the left. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
And then...
Yeah, up, middle down, and then middle right.
And then...
That's it, right?
Nope.
No,
This needs to get back to
oh.
the middle.
Does it? But it's lined up correctly.
Is it? No, it's not.
Isn't it?
It wasn't.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood what it was supposed to look like.
Let's see if I've proven myself. You should expect no less from a gentleman.
That makes sense.
Alright. posing presence of a foe in the shadows.
We just killed that statue. The statue was the real final boss. Whoa! We've started to move!
It would seem this entire lift is, in itself, another puzzle put in place to hide whatever secret lies ahead. I don't believe we're in the clear just yet. This may take a while. Perhaps you should cut back to the other side of this. No? Okay, they're staying with us, Luke.
We've stopped again. Another stage of the puzzle.
Indeed, that would appear to be the case. Yeah, we're doing like...
Oh my god. I'll take on this one, Professor.
Alright, but don't overexert yourself. We'll need to work together to solve the rest of this puzzle.
Roger that. I'm invincible with my uppies.
This is an elevator level to beat 'em up, 100%. It's a puzzle or beat 'em up. Fuck, more crests. Okay, shit. Okay.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Only 4 turns, again.
Yeah, which means it shouldn't be that hard.
You'd hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's the same rules. Okay, so, oh, it's in the top left. I didn't even look. Okay. So...
You were solving that without
need...
looking last time?
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay, tell me.
Okay, so we know that the... I guess I'm gonna say, like, middle square, so, like, top right square versus top. You know what I mean?
I feel like I already know one to see.
Oh, yeah, that was the one I was thinking.
Right?
Yes. Now, whether we needed to do that now or later, not sure.
I think it's okay.
Oh, wait. Do you see it? I think I see it. It's just the outer ones.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Fen has also got it.
That's easy.
Yeah.
This shit's easy.
Okay.
Damn, we killed that dragon too.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Hey Phoenix, how are
I'll
y'all
kill
doing?
all
We're
the
killing-
dragons, Professor.
Yes, Luke, that is our
I'll
right.
fuck
as
'em up.
That is our right as gentlemen.
That dragon was a woman. I did it, Professor!
You certainly did. Well done, Luke.
But we're still not there yet, are we?
Just how...
Just how far is this lift going to take us?
Well, judging by all the stages thus far, whoever put this puzzle in place is certainly keen that we don't reach the top easily. We still can't afford to let our guard down.
Ah, we've stopped again.
Well then, allow me to take on this one.
Alright. I don't know if it has to be said, but these are auto forward texts, so we are trying to read fast.
We're trying to read.
I'm actually impressed with you keeping up with
I'm
Layton.
impressed with both of us, yeah.
Layton speaks very slow. Like, you've given Layton a very slow and methodical voice, so the fact that you're keeping up versus I could just kind of make Luke erratic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm doing my best.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Okay, 6. This is slightly harder.
Slightly harder.
Already I see that top right should be in the middle. However, top mid don't do it yet, because top middle has to go to the right middle.
That's true.
But the right middle has to go to the bottom right. And the bottom right has to go to the middle.
So actually, doesn't middle have to go to the top right?
Yes. So
is it actually bottom? Is it bottom right goes up?
Oh,
then
yes.
switches.
I see it.
Yeah, you see it, right? So
yeah.
You're good for me to do this?
Yeah. I mean, you're in control. If you got it, you got it.
I think I've got it. Is the thing.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That,
You're totally right. You're totally right.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. And then this.
No.
Not yet.
Yep.
Because we do this. Then
And then you do that.
This.
Uh-huh.
And then we do this.
And then and then you do that. Yeah. Here we go. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Yes, Professor. This is Luke's older voice when he's...
difficult puzzle.
Oh, they're doing
The
voice.
next stop
voice.
must be our destination.
I think you're probably right, Luke.
That's why we have
Well,
voices.
this is it, Professor.
Cutscene!
And a cutscene. Ooh, pretty.
Cool.
I love these scenes where it's like an elevator and you get the windows.
Yeah.
It seems we have arrived at last.
Charu Sabayoth Luke. Also. It's very deep cut for listeners more civilized age.
Oh, I've fallen off that one.
Well, we'll talk about it after the cutscene.
Yeah, yeah.
I've just been listening.
Wow.
Oh, there's
This is certainly different. There are flowers and plants everywhere. I can even see a water wheel over there.
It is a beautiful place.
Ugh, this evening breeze is a little chilly. So, is this the Storyteller's garden then?
I think that's probably a safe assumption, Luke. Judging by the abundance of water and rose bushes, it's being well taken care of.
because he
I'd
wrote
be
out it's being
inclined
well
to say
taken
the
care
tower
of.
seems more akin to a castle.
Who'd have imagined we'd end up in a beautiful place like this? Let's investigate.
So more civilized age?
Oh yeah, I've been 'cause finally my library book came through. I've been listening to listening to the audiobook for the original Thrawn trilogy, which I've also been. Where Civilized Age did it due to a break in Rebels they were doing, and they do have a character named Jerus Sabayoth, who's like an insane Jedi Master guy, evil
Okay.
Jedi guy. And he has a very similar voice to what you're doing for Luke.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, Jerus
I am not
Sabayoth.
Jerus.
It's specifically Jerus, not Joris.
Got it, Jerus. I've not been up to date on More Civilized Age because I stopped when they started playing.
KOTOR?
What's the game called?
KOTOR.
Yeah, and I tried to play KOTOR because I wanted to stay up with it, and I
Yeah.
just I couldn't, and then I was like, no,
I
I
just
can't
skipped
advance
those
it.
episodes because I didn't
Yeah,
have the wherewithal
but
to
I
play
want
through
to.
KOTOR. I'm gonna go back to those episodes. I just skipped them and continued on. Sort of like what I'm doing.
Gotta
'Cause
listen to it in order.
Sure, that's fair. My library book has not come through yet for The Last Command, so which is the third Thrawn book. So I'm gonna have to. I just skipped that to listen to their talk about Rebels and some of my favorite episodes, which I think I like more than they do.
Ooh, that happens.
That
I am
does
caught
happen.
up on Media Club Plus though. I've been reading Hunter x
I
Hunter.
have not listened to any of that because I have not watched Hunter x Hunter.
Fair enough. I have watched it. I had feelings about it. I decided to start reading it after listening to 30 episodes of their show and was like, why don't I read it?
Fair enough. Love that.
Anyways,
Amazingly, it appears the structure was recently adorned with flowers and kept in rather good repair.
This building is really something else. I guess this part must be the Storyteller's house. Espella must have lived here when she was younger.
Yes, indeed. This must have been her family home.
Her family? I wonder if she had any plans to ever come back here.
No matter where she goes or what she does, family is family. This will always be her home. I'd say it's highly likely that she would wish to come back here someday.
I suppose so, even if her family was only the two of them.
The relationship between Espella and her father may well prove to be an important clue.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Huh?
What's the matter, Luke?
It's nothing. I'm probably seeing things. But for a moment there, I thought I saw something moving at the top of the tower. Sorry, it must have just been my imagination. Let's go inside, Professor.
I mean, the storyteller decided his daughter was the most evil witch. I think Deadbeat Dad was already confirmed. I feel like 100% I got the vibe Espella was alone constantly. Bro was too busy dealing with his fucking garden. Also, just a note about the garden thing. He could have just said, the garden's beautiful. The garden would have been beautiful. Bro could have done anything. Oh, this is a very nice room. It is giving a little bit Rapunzel entangled, which I think may also be a little bit, not necessarily entangled, because Tangled wasn't out yet, or maybe it was. I don't know if it was. But
Also, Fen, where'd you get to in Hunter x Hunter? I need to know. Okay, let's keep going.
This appears to be a child's room.
It certainly looks that way. From its condition, I'd say it hasn't been used for some time. Presumably, it was used by Espella as a child.
Right. So this is where Espella grew up. Something pretty big must have happened to make her leave home so young. I wonder how Espella and the storyteller used to get on together.
Espella is a young lady of strong conviction and a kind heart. I'm certain that's because she grew up within a fine home environment. Weird. Fucking weird assumption.
Remember, it's Layton's definition of a fine home environment.
Which includes, presumably, whatever him and Luke are doing, so I feel like maybe it's a little skewed, since Luke, I think, went on like a, oh my god, my dad is dead, I need to go fucking get this woman burned as a witch for it arc. So, I guess that counts as fine home environment in Layton's words. In other words, I'm sure she and her father must have spent some quality time here together.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're right about that. For Espella, this place must be full of precious memories. I almost feel like we're intruding coming in here like this.
But Luke, we have no other choice if we wish to save Espella.
Yes, I suppose that's true. When you put it like that, I guess she wouldn't mind even if she knew.
I love reading people's descriptions of shows I've never seen, because I don't know what's their own headcanon versus what's in the story itself. Like,
you have not gotten to one of the best and saddest episodes in the show. Yeah. That is honestly where the show, I think, that stretch of episodes, it's wildly up and down, but everything to do with P2, I'm just like in for.
Crikey! Professor, behind that curtain! There's someone there!
the mysterious figure turned out to be...
just a doll. Phew, that's a relief. My heart was in my mouth.
Espella must have played with this doll as a child.
What's this? Look, Professor, there's a child's picture book here. The title is The First Story.
It would appear to be a handmade children's picture book.
I wonder if it was written especially for Espella.
It may well have been. Evidently, a great deal of loving care has been put into the writing and illustrations. Hot in your mouth. That seems unlikely. There was a bad witch in the town. How are we reading this?
As Layton.
Okay. All of the carrots in the field disappeared, and all the money in the bank was turned into pumpkins. The people of the town had to put up with all kinds of mischief from the witch. They didn't know what to do. Then, one day, a brave young girl appeared and said to the townsfolk, "When the witch uses witchcraft, she always uses a big stick, doesn't she? So if we take away her stick, we'll be able to stop her." After hearing this, the people of the town set a trap for the witch and managed to capture her. At her trial, the bad witch said this to the people. Even now, the legendary Great Witch Bezella is living here in this town. Bezella is the queen of all the witches. She is the one who gives us witches life. The townsfolk punished the witch, and peace was restored to the town once more. To this day, Bezella is still hiding somewhere in the town. But the brave townsfolk will not be beaten by the bad witches. Punished is is an interesting way to say that.
Just like Foxy.
Who'd have thought there would be a fairy tale about Bezella?
I don't think it was the same
She's a
sort of punishment
mysterious
as
character,
Foxy.
all right.
Sorry. I don't think there's the same sort
What?
of punishment that Foxy is giving out.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I really don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm
She's
thinking
a
it may have
mysterious
been
character, all right.
for you, Fen. I'm thinking it may have been more of a Gonin style punishment. Tell me, Luke, why do you think the author chose to write out Bezella in a children's picture book?
Huh? Well, maybe to make their child behave? Something like, if you don't do as you're told, Bezella will come and get you.
Yes, indeed, that is a possibility. Just like I tell you about the French. Still, I have to wonder. Why is it that some lowly witch was caught and not the great Bezella herself?
Well, I suppose it is a bit strange.
Yes, it is still going on. We're just taking a break and being with these misogynists.
And not
If
us
Bezella
to be,
herself...
not us to be clear, but the game has
The
decided
story,
we're cut
yeah.
from the trial to
Yeah.
their fact-finding mission.
In like maybe the height of the trial,
Oh yeah.
just as we were getting momentum.
Uh-huh.
If Bezella herself had been caught, the story could have been brought to a more conclusive ending.
Were you here for how the trial was going last time with the vigilantes?
The knights, the vigilantes, yes.
Do you think there's some other reason?
It's certainly a possibility. I don't suppose there are any other handmade picture books in the room apart from this one.
Handmade picture books. I don't see any.
Yeah, you missed some stuff, Ray.
Don't
That's
worry, you will get to see it when we go
I
back.
hope you do. I hope you get to see it.
I guess that must be the only one.
Which would imply this book has some special significance.
I guess so. After all, it is handmade. I bet she really treasured it. Do you think it was the storyteller who wrote this book?
The handwriting does seem very similar to that of the story. This book appears to have been written with a touch more care and attention, but I imagine it was the storyteller who wrote it.
He must have written it as a gift from father to daughter. That actually seems really thoughtful, even if the story itself is a little scary. I'd like to take this book to Espella.
Yes, let's do just that, Luke. We must take good care of it. Why?
I don't know why, but you sounded like a vampire. Like, yes, we must
Yes,
take
we
the
must.
book to Espella.
This is more insane to me than the vigilante situation. No, I get it. This is kind of insane. I think it's them being like, we must take the book to her. She's on trial. What are you talking about? She's on trial. She's
Meanwhile,
being
Phoenix
put
is
to
like,
death
wow,
right
I'm so
now."
excited for Layton to come back with evidence that's gonna save us.
Espella,
Phoenix,
Phoenix,
we brought you a book! It's a storybook!
From your childhood. He's put to death in the way her dad set her up for. Sure is. Sure is. And they're like, oh, he made her this picture book. We must bring it to her right now.
This is the appropriate time to be like, her dad's not a bad guy.
That part. Like, Oh yeah, she must have had a normal home life. That's why he set her up for death?
Do you think he's actually dead? Do you think he's like secretly alive?
I don't even know. I truly no guess on that at this point.
Fair.
Maybe
Fair.
he's secretly alive. I don't know. Either way, what a shitty dad. This is how men are. This is how men are when they have like, they're either like,
I've successfully parented her
yes, I
by
must
murdering myself and framing her.
A father will either be like, I must protect my daughter from everything in the entire world and never let her have any experiences. Or, I'm going to make her a carbon copy of myself with all of my worst qualities as much as possible. And the storyteller was like, I think I can do both. I think I can do both, guys. Dads are either a Layton or a
Dads
storyteller.
are either a Layton or a storyteller.
Yes, exactly. I believe we've seen all there is to see here. Let's press on, Luke. Alright, storyteller's room. Let's see the shit.
Alright. Oh.
Bro!
Dude.
Bro, you live like
Clean
this? Dude, hang on.
Is that a... What's that at the piano?
What do you make of this room, Professor? It's not very tidy.
This appears to be the very top room of the tower. The parchment lying on the floor here seems very similar to the type on which the storyteller writes his stories. I think we can say with some certainty that this is the storyteller's room, partially because the game told us it is.
Huh? This is the storyteller's room? I was imagining something a bit grander, like a throne room with all kinds of posh decorations.
While I agree that it's a little eccentric, it's unmistakably the study of an author. He probably spent all his time in here continuously writing those stories. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Oh. You know what? Yeah, the guy who came up with all that shit, he would have a room like this. This would be his room. Bro was like... He absolutely would be like, yeah, this is, hey, what's up? Yeah, you know those stories I wrote about how everyone died or was burned to death and everything terrible happened? Yeah, I wrote it here. This is my crib. How's it going?
The stories...
I just need like a mattress on the floor, no bed frame at all, just no undersheet also, like just like fully just bare mattress and just a blanket and a fucking pillow. Yeah, a bare mattress, 100%, just in the corner of the room. It has a stain on it. You don't know what it is.
Anyways, I wonder what Espella thought of all this, of it all. Her father writing stories for all the townsfolk, I mean. I wonder if she looked forward to seeing the new stories completed, or if she...
The stories were probably a little too mature in content for a young child, despite the fact that they were happening to people around her. I don't imagine the storyteller would have shown Espella many of them.
But in that case, surely she can't have had many opportunities to even talk to her father, given how busy he was. I guess that means she was pretty lonely. It must have been hard for her, even knowing how important those stories are for the people of the town. But I don't think that's right. No child should be unable to talk to their father.
I absolutely agree, Luke. That's why I keep you away from your father. And take a surrogate role as your father. I believe it will be important in the upcoming trial to have an understanding of Espella's feelings towards her father, specifically her resentment, so we can prove her guilt.
Professor, that's a great idea.
Knowing you, Luke, I'm sure you must have a lot of things on your mind at the moment, but don't talk to me about it. Oh, no, okay, you know what, this is sweet. This is sweet. Okay, I'll give him this. So if there's anything at all that you want to talk about, you will tell me, won't you?
Of course I will, Professor. I'd only talk to a man, not a woman, about my feelings.
That's good. I'm always ready to listen, Luke. Now then, shall we start investigating this room? I need to find some hint coins.
Is Is this really the time, Professor?
They're really important, Luke. You never know how the trial's going to go.
Wow, just like all the dads, always looking for hint coins.
The thing that kills me about this game is you start off with so many hint coins that I think you could find no hint coins, use a hint coin every single moment in the trial that you possibly can, and have hint coins left over. Like, genuinely. Like,
That
probably if you...
It's
if
probably true.
You probably would also have... In order to get rid of all of them, you probably have to use them on all the puzzles.
Yeah, I was just thinking because you can use them on puzzles too.
Which is,
You
of
can't
course,
let women-
the intended
You
use
can't
of
let
them
women...
in Professor Layton games. Sorry, what were you saying?
Wait, who's saying that, Fen? Is that Layton or Luke?
I'll say it. You can't let women know you have
Okay.
feelings. Women aren't allowed to know men have feelings.
Look, Professor, a photograph! Look at this photograph! It's
Every
just
time
like
I do,
Nickelback.
it makes me laugh.
Wait, I didn't think they even had photographs in this town. Remember all those dead people?
They're showing the drawings, Claire.
I know,
Okay, sorry.
but they showed drawings of the only 3
Yeah.
people who died in this
You're
game.
so right. They only showed the death drawings. That's really funny. Indeed, it's not the kind of thing one would have expected to find here.
Too right. I certainly haven't seen any cameras about since we got here. There's no doubt that this is a photo, though. What could that mean?
This may be in some way related to the tower being so closely protected. What do you see in the photograph, Luke?
Yes, Ree. I also, yeah,
There are 2 children, both young girls.
I can also just with
Oh
with
my
Phoenix
God.
And, we'll get there. Well, we're gonna get there in this moment. I just need to say this. I can absolutely 100% imagine Phoenix going, "Look at this photograph," and Maya going, "Every time I do it, makes me laugh." Like fully singing
Yes,
it,
yes.
like, full chest.
Oh, Maya is the absolute wing woman. Like, Maya, if you were like suggesting some chaotic shit to Maya, Maya would be like, yes, right now.
But even when he's just saying it normally, for like, look at this photograph, she 100% does it, and he's like,
Yeah,
I never should have let you listen to Nickelback.
Maya, can you stop doing that?
Yeah, my favorite is the edit for "Look at this graph." Oh, one of the greatest finds of all time. Look at this graph.
My God, it's been long enough. I don't remember that anymore. I have the faint memory of it, but I like couldn't.
It's the pause.
Is
after
it
that
just-
does it for me. It's just
Yeah.
him saying, "Look at this graph," and then overlaid on top of the photograph, it's a picture of a graph, and then the last 2 seconds of the video completely silent. It's just holding up the graph.
Vine was what we needed.
It was what we needed. When we lost it, that's when everything started to break.
Everything changed when the Vine
Yeah.
was gone. Anyways.
The photo looks quite old, doesn't it?
I wonder who they are. It's not obvious at all.
Look, buddy.
I could not guess at all, even if you asked me.
Well, one of them is surely Espella. There can be little doubt about that.
Hey, you're right. Wow, why didn't I think of that? And look at that pendant. It's the same one Espella always wears.
The fact that she's continued to wear it ever since shows just how important that pendant must be to her.
What about this other girl? Do you think she's a friend of Espella's?
Indeed, I'd wager that the 2 of them were rather close friends at that.
They do look pretty chummy, all right. See, they even have the same pendant.
A glimpse into Espella's past. This may well prove to be an important clue. Hey, just at points like this, where we're just saying the same thing over and over and over again so you get it in your fucking head, I just want to remind everyone the thing that we found out earlier, which is that this game is rated T for teen. So that's... Here's the thing. In the one hand, some of the shit that we've seen recently makes calling this a children's game feel insane. But then you think about how much they
The
are
way
making
it's
it for
written.
children, you know?
Yeah.
I would like to ask her about it face to face. Let's take it. Borrow it for the time being.
She hasn't changed her haircut in 20 years.
Also, in fairness to Layton and Luke, they do not know that the pendants unlock the bell tower. That is only something that Phoenix and Maya know.
Even without that,
They didn't
all
see the
that
contraption.
means is like, why the fuck would they think the pendants are important? They
That's
still
true.
should recognize who that is.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Anyways,
I wonder if there are any other clues knocking around.
Well, I'd say that something that you thought you saw moving earlier is a point worth pursuing.
But isn't this the last room in the tower? I must have just been imagining things.
Not necessarily, Luke. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a way of getting beyond even this room. Let's look around more closely.
Right you are, Professor.
Picture of two
Two
girls.
Who could they be?
Who could they be?
Wow, there's sure a bit of light coming through that stained glass window, huh? No
Thought
further
that was gonna
questions,
be
Your
the
Honor.
exit. I thought that was gonna be the secret exit. Is it here?
I get it.
From the looks
Is
of
it not
this
like,
room-
are there not like stairs behind?
No, those are books.
Thank you, Rally.
From the looks of this room, it appears the storyteller is quite the talented artist. Oh, puzzle time.
Oh, puzzle time.
Ah, this is...
What is it, Luke?
this letter on top of the piano. This was evidence during that trial.
That trial, my boy?
Yes, the trial about Sir Belduke's death. The trial when you were...
Ah, you mean when I was fucking dead? In which case, this letter is the one that the storyteller's owl, Hoot, gave us after we last paid him a visit.
Well, yes, it is, but that letter was completely blank, wasn't it?
Indeed it was.
That was meant to be Sir Belduke's suicide note, which he'd addressed to the storyteller.
His suicide note, you say?
But Sir Belduke's butler swapped the letter for some plain sheets of parchment before it got delivered. And those blank sheets were given to us by Mr. Hoot, who knew something was strange about them.
I see. I certainly missed out on some intriguing developments during my absence.
The real suicide note was revealed at the trial. But how has it ended up here?
Important rally to know that not only was he turned to gold, his arm got cut off.
Yeah, his arm just fully fell off.
Well, I imagine that's quite simple, Luke. It's likely that after the trial finished, the letter was returned to its rightful owner. It was addressed to the storyteller, after all.
Right, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah,
As long as you don't think about it.
ESRB fully did not mention the suicide at all.
I suppose the storyteller finally had a chance to actually read it then.
Yes. In fact, it would be reasonable to assume that he most likely did so very recently. Perhaps even today while sitting at the piano. What on earth was going through his mind here before that final parade? There's something we're not seeing here. We need to investigate this closely, Luke.
What could it be? Surely this is not a trap of some kind.
It's unlikely that a trap would be so obvious. Just a moment. There's some kind of puzzle in this piano.
Fuck off.
Anyway, let's do a puzzle. And also,
Anyway, let's do a puzzle, Professor.
also 3, apartment complex. I find it quite simple, Luke. Below the stained glass window is written, when the
God.
stars have aligned, the goddess shall pluck her harp, bring forth her serene song. Rearrange the music notes to create a lovely melody.
Oh, okay.
No
Sure.
spot to release those notes switch places.
Is,
How the
is
fuck-
there a wrong answer here?
What the fuck is going on? No, you have to correctly align them. How do I know how to correctly align them, though? Is there something about the shape of these?
I get. Can you like? No, you can't hear it before.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. That's the answer.
So what is that answer, though?
I wish I saw.
Okay, let's wait for it to align.
The first 8 notes of Megalovania. Do 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 do. That's it.
Do 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 do. So this one goes.
Did
in
you
the
get it?
middle, right? Okay, so it's this. So it's. God, I have to fucking figure out what.
I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh fuck.
Did you get that screenshot?
No, I started taking a video because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get it at the right time, but it started recording immediately after it did it, so I'll get it on this next one. Maybe you can just like solve it before I get it.
We'll see.
Okay.
More than anything, this is kind of just an annoying puzzle.
Yeah. All right. I've got it. I'm literally just gonna send you a screenshot of this.
Can you maybe describe to me based on the screenshot so that I can keep looking at this?
Yeah. So the first one is line 2. The second one is between line 1 and 2. I'm doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from top to bottom.
Sure, yeah. I don't remember using
So you have it right the first 3 and the 4th one. Swap the 5th and 6th one. And I think that's the answer. Yes.
This seems right to me. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, I'm submitting.
Why? I'm like
How did you
looking
show
at
your
this.
puzzle-solving skills. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
So, can we hear the melody? At least play it.
The thing is,
Look, Professor! A stairway just appeared. Could there be another room above this one?
I wish they had fucking played the music. I'm very upset that they didn't play the music.
right? That'd be nice. I'd be good with that. But also, I'm just looking at the puzzle again. None of the notes that are the same have the same symbol.
Yeah,
So you couldn't even go off of that.
who knows?
I have a feeling that
Anyways.
the rooftop we saw from the garden continues above here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can see what you mean, Professor. It's really dark in here, but moonlight seems to be coming in from up above.
Well, there's no turning back now. The answer to the biggest mystery of all is surely waiting for us ahead.
I think so too, Professor. I wonder what on earth it could be.
The next step in the Storyteller's story, if I'm not mistaken.
The next step? But the story has already finished, hasn't it?
Not yet, Luke. It's still a little too soon for the ending.
Alchemist suicide note added to items.
Right.
Ding ding ding.
We should pause here and
Yep.
take a break.
Definitely. What better can you ask for than Alchemist suicide note?
I fucking knew it.
Obviously. Oh, cutscene.
I had a feeling that you, of all people, would make it this far.
It's you!
I thought so. You are still alive.
Professor Layton, I've had enough of your running around, flagrantly contravening the flow of my story. As such, I can no longer ignore your meddling.
Professor!
This is Luke's great
He was
homework.
at like a fucking blade.
Another child is a mortal peril. Yeah! Yeah, do it! Yeah, use that sword! Kill those motherfuckers! Do it! Yo!
Are you kidding?
Yo! Yo!
Thank you, my boy.
This game loves Layton and fucking hates Phoenix. Okay, well, I thought we were gonna get a
Puzzle
cool ass
69, baby!
cutscene. Okay,
Ding,
we'll
ding,
do
ding,
this
ding,
after
ding,
the
ding,
break.
ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
Everyone, the
Puzzle
fireworks are going
69.
off. Everyone's so excited. We're having the greatest time. We're gonna go to break, and we're gonna come back with Puzzle 69 as Layton tries to kill some moving suits of armor. Because he's actually sick as fuck. Back soon!